How's it going, everyone? In today's video I'm going to show you how to adjust the drive and auger cables on one of these two-stage snowblowers. So we changed the belts on this guy, and after you change the belts, most likely there's a good chance that you're going to have to adjust the cables for the auger or whichever system, the auger or the drive system that you actually replace the belt on. And it's a fairly easy process, so it's going to be a quick tip today. But I just want to show you what I mean. So I changed the auger belts, and now when I go to engage the handle, it takes quite a bit of force to actually get this thing to go down, and there's quite a bit of tension on the cable. So to adjust this guy, if you go up and underneath the control panel here, you're going to see your cables. Now this is the cable for the drive system on the right hand side, for your wheels, and right now there's a little bit of play in it, which is good. This is actually properly tensioned. This one, on the other hand, there's not as much play, and it's already has some tension on it. And that's most likely because as the belts stretch, then this cable becomes loose, and so you can adjust that as the belts stretch and wear over time. But then when you put a new belt on, then you're going to have to go ahead and readjust this cable so it's not too much tension. You don't want to snap this cable. And how you do that is right up and underneath here. So to loosen this thing, you're not going to have to adjust this nut initially. All you're going to have to do is spin this guy clockwise. And as I spin this, it's threading it off and actually effectively extending the length of this cable. And as you can see, as I do this, I'm going to go to an extreme here. You're going to see that this cable is becomes very loose. All right, and if I went up to the handle, tried to engage it, it's not even getting enough tension to engage it. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is just adjust this until there's a little bit of slack in the cable. You don't want it to be taut when you're not engaging it. So there should be a little bit of slack in the cable. And that's a little bit too much maybe. Okay, then you want to try it out. And it shouldn't require a whole lot of tension to hold this thing down. I would say that's probably still just a little bit too tight. So again, I'm going to back that off a few turns, come back up here, and that's actually much better. And as you can see, there is some play and slack in this cable. So now what you're going to want to do to lock this in place is you're going to want to take your nut here and you're going to want to bring it down. And you might have to put like a little 5 or 6 mil wrench on here. And I believe this is probably a 5/16 or something. But all you're going to want to do is make this nut go right on top of this adjuster. And that just kind of locks it in place. I'm just kind of doing it by hand right now, and that'll be good enough. There we go. Right there. Now there's no slack at all, or no threads at all in between those two. So now that's locked in place. Test it out one more time. All right, nice tension, and there you go. It's simple as that. You would just do the same thing on this guy over here if it's out of whack a little bit. So hopefully this tip is going to be helpful for some folks. And if you do like the tip, go ahead, please hit the like button. And if you're not a subscriber to my channel and you like learning about small engines, this is the channel for you. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be notified each and every week I post a new video just like this one. So thanks again for joining me, guys, and until the next project, take care.